Hi guys, my name is Dr. Rocker and this channel is all about comic book drawings, and today we will create a villain. I'm thinking of a demon-like villain from hell. Now let's grab a pencil and a piece of paper and let's draw. And should you be new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my future videos and tutorials, all about comic book stuff. But now, let's go. Oh, and look at that! A Thor I did for a friend of mine. His birthday is coming up and Thor is his favorite superhero, so I drew him as Thor. Pretty cool, I think. He will love it, hopefully. And since you might be interested, here you can see some studies I did on the same piece of paper just to find out which technique will fit best for this drawing. And since we are talking about off-camera stuff, check out this flash I did. I was experimenting with a lot of things. I'm trying to find my style all the time, as you know. I figured out some pretty cool things I will do in more of my drawings from now on, I guess. I was doing a lot of these extra muscle thingies I like a lot lately, but mostly the new thing about this one is the outlines are in inks, but all the rendering, if you take a closer look, all of this is done by pencil. And I wanted to achieve a look a little bit like this, where it's not just a pencil shading, but also not just a line. It's a bit of a mixture, and I'm experimenting with that, and I think I might be coming on to something. So, more about that later on my channel. Now, let's create this villain! As you can see, I want a very bulky body structure, and I'm doing this really quickly. It's just a quick sketch. First of all, to warm up, and I have an idea in my head. I want to see how it might look when drawn, and I will only draw a little bit more on one half of the body because I just want to try some stuff out, and then I can go directly to a proper piece of paper, and there I will fool around as long as necessary until I'm happy with the result. And as you can see, I want everything to look a little bit bony. Even the muscles, they should look like he's kind of an exoskeleton, but not the exoskeleton you would think of when you usually would think of an exoskeleton, if you know what I mean. More like a very bony, very hard surfaced skin. But I think this will look badass. And I will also be able to put in some Dr. Rocker details, cause it's a Dr. Rocker character, so why not? And since this pretty much looks like the idea I had in my head, that's all I will draw for a sketch. And now I will go and grab a proper piece of paper and draw this dude. And this I will do on my Bristol board, Strathmore 200 series. Let's go! Last one, another one finished. And just for fun, and I want to experiment a little bit further, I will draw on the back side of the Strathmore paper without the blue lines. And it's just a concept drawing, so no lines necessary. So let's draw this villain. Let's go!
Yeah, I spit raps like a heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and pass. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember you're discreet out, get ready for defeat now. I'm gonna make you bleed out, listen on repeat now and weed out all the weak now. Get up and make a change, don't remember yesterday. If you got something to say, speak your mind before your grave, cause your life is yours to save. Ain't nobody gonna change, everybody stays the same. So be different, make a name, huh? I keep on moving forward.
Okay, so let's see what we got on this sketch. Quite a bulky body structure, lots and lots of muscles, a lot of those bony exoskeleton thingies I was talking about earlier. Lots of these Dr. Rocker details, like all these little patterns. They're like boots and gloves, and in the boots and glove area it's even more bony with all those spikes and stuff. And a big freaking hammer, a hammer out of rocks, which I think is pretty cool because you can do some nice drawings with a thing like that, because the hammer could smash and fall apart and rocks could fly everywhere. I think that's cool material. And to round it up, I did some skulls and some rocks and some smoke in the background, so he's looking more demon-y. And now I guess I will use mostly these two. This is my 01 fine liner and my 003 fine liner from Micron, very small ones, to ink this thing. So let's see. I don't know what I really actually will need most of the time, but let's just try it out. Inking time. Okay guys, here's the inked version, and let me tell you something about that. Although I just use quite small pens, I still overdid it a little bit, and especially, you can see it here, those shades, they would have been better if I would have done them even thinner, because the drawing is very small, and compared to that, the details are a little bit too much. Which means, especially with those many details, the drawing is too small to just use strong blacks and hatching lines, because I think it would get too confusing. What I will do now is I will shade it with the pencil. By the way, I will do a tutorial on how to shade your comic book drawing with a pencil. I did a survey on Instagram way too long ago where I was asking you guys if you would like to get information on that one. Back then I showed the guys on Instagram, which probably are some of you guys as well, this drawing, and I was asking if somebody would like to get a tutorial on how to shade like this, and lots of people wanted to have one, so that will come soon as well. And today you will get a little taste on this one, about the shading. So let's get some pencils and do some shading, guys. And here we go, people, created a demon villain. It was quite fun and a nice change to work like that. All those shadings with the pencils, they take a while, but they really put a lot of life into a drawing like that. And I was able to put in some of my Dr. Rocket details. Let me know down in the comments if you like how I did this, and maybe you got a name for this villain. And by the way, this still would be able to be colored with the iPad or digitally. Still works pretty cool. And you would also be able to go over the pencils with a Copic marker. But I will tell you more about stuff like that in one of my upcoming videos. And that was it already for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you should be new to the channel. And see you on my next video on Sunday. And until then, I want you to go and watch this video. That's where I drew Blight. That's a character from David Finch. His own character, a really cool one. He did a painting of him, and I just redrew it in a comic book style. It's a bit of an older video, but it's pretty cool, and I would like to see you there. So have a great day, see you there and on Sunday, and don't forget to draw every day.